Hey there, welcome back. You're with me on Be a Moon, Not a Star. Inspiration is everywhere. I still remember an incident that happened when I was in 12th grade. On fine day, our physics professor brought an empty mayonnaise jar to our classroom. He stood up in front of us and filled the jar with rocks. Then he asked us, "Is the jar filled?" "Yes, it's filled," we said. Then he added pebbles into the jar and gave it a few gentle shakes to fit the pebbles among the rocks. Then he asked us again, "Is the jar filled?" "It's still filled," we said. Finally, he added sand into the jar and asked, "How about now?" We all said together, "It's still filled." Then he showed the jar, which is filled with rocks, pebbles, and sand. The jar represents our lives, whereas the rocks, pebbles, and sand represent the things that fill up our lives. To make it even specific, the rock represents the important things in our lives, such as health, family, and relationship, where the pebbles represent the things that still matters, like job, hobbies, and friendship. But we can even live our life without that. The sand represents the things that are trivial, such as watching television, playing computer games, and browsing social media sites, and so forth. If you begin to fill the jar with sand, then we would end up having no rooms for pebbles and rocks. Similarly, when we spend time on trivial or insignificant things, we would end up having no time for the paramount things. We have to pay attention to the rocks, which represent the important things in order to have effective life, because they are vital to our long-term well-being. Inspiration is everywhere. Rock is a source of inspiration. On a cloudy evening, when I was relaxing with my cup of coffee in the patio, I noticed a baby boomer walking on the pavement, wearing a black t-shirt, white pant, face mask, and holding an umbrella. I think she might be walking for long, as she was relaxing for every few steps. When it started drizzling, I saw her rushing towards the trash can, and I was curiously looking at her with a couple of open-ended questions that caught my mind. Why she was walking towards the trash can while drizzling, and what she is going to do there. No wonder you also might have got the same question on your mind. Well, she noticed trash can was kept open while drizzling. She tried to close the trash can before it gets filled with rainwater. Sometimes we may forget to keep the trash can closed after disposing of the trash bags. From then on, this incident always reminds me whenever I dispose of the trash bags into the trash can. Inspiration is everywhere. Age is just a number. The purpose of alarm is to wake us from sleep or short naps, and even at times it's used for reminders as well. Most of the mornings we have tough time waking up early from the bed. Well, I'm not the exceptional, but I have experienced the value of feature in the alarm. It's so-called label. When the alarm rings in the morning, the label shows that you have an amazing morning to wake up. That motivates me to get off the bed. If I still feel drowsy and slept again, then another label comes up. In next 15 minutes shows that stop dreaming, start doing, come on, wake up. I have been doing this consistently for the last couple of years. The small feature in alarm is still inspiring me to wake up in the morning. Inspiration is everywhere. Alarm is a source of inspiration. Let's wrap up with a call to action. In the first incident, our physics professor was considered to be the greatest inspiration during my schooling. It taught us in a very intelligible way that what is important in our lives. In the second incident, the baby boomer made us to think inspiration is everywhere and often in unexpected circumstances. You just have to keep your eyes open. And in the third incident, I have never imagined a small feature in alarm would be a source of inspiration. But trust me, a plenty of small source of inspiration all around us. Let's make use of them. Hope you guys find this video inspiring. Please pass it on to someone you want to inspire. We'll see you there in another video 2 weeks from now. Until then, I'm Prakash, signing off.